Today we are playing Kirby's Adventure on Nintendo Entertainment System, or NES. This is the very first time I've played this game before, so I'm excited to see how fun it is. I'm playing it off of the recommendations of you and the people who watched alongside you said, this is a fun game to play, you should try it. So here we go. Kirby can suck things in. What's up, Liam? Hey, look at that. He can just suck something in. He can even spit it back out or something. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Look at it. You just spit it out. Suck it in. Spit it out. Uh-oh. I don't know what just happened right there. How you doing, Liam? Hey, how you doing? I did not play this as a kid. So it's cool to try all these new games now. Oh, he's up on top of the screen. Let's suck this fire guy off. There we go. And I guess I can just hold him inside until I digest him, which is great. We're going on this next level. This guy spits and swallows. He does. Did you play this? I'd love to know how much you played this game. What's up, Benton? Nice to see you today. Oh, yeah. Suck him off. Spit him out. Oh, no, I lost another hit point. Can I suck this guy off from inside? Look, you can fly, too. Kirby's pretty handy. Alright, turns out, though, he can't jump on people like Mario, which is rude. Uh-oh. I'm bleeding! Charlie Murphy! Oh, it turns out you die if you go in there. Alright. This guy is a blowhard. What's up, Eric? Nice to see you today. How you doing today, Benton? Alright, let's suck these guys off. Up. Suck these guys up and swallow them. Suck these guys off and swallow them. Ah. Can I not suck him off while I'm in the air? Suck him up. Billy Norton, thanks for renewing your supporter, Billy. What's up, Wesley? I'm amazed how few games I played as a kid. Like, I thought of myself as such a gamer, but I'm amazed how many games I didn't play. Billy Norton, thank you for being a supporter for the second month. Billy! What the hell just happened? I tried to suck him off, but... It's not suck him off, Jerry! It's not suck him off, okay? It's suck him up. Tried to suck him up. I guess I already had a guy in my mouth. If you've already got one guy in your mouth, I guess you can't suck off another one. Oh, God. Jerry, the sucking him off jokes are old already, okay? Just let me enjoy my childhood. The fuck? What am I blowing out of my mouth? Oh, I'm underwater, so I guess I can't suck. I've went from suck to blow underwater. Okay. Here, I'm gonna suck that and blow it in your face. What's in my... Billy says, have you been cheating on me? Why is there another Kirby right here? I'm starting to not feel so special right now. Level 1 Vegetable Valley. Look, you can just fly up here. Have you been cheating on me? I don't know. I don't know if we agreed to be exclusive or not. There's only... I hope there's more than 2 doors up in this bitch. What's up, Neil? I never thought of Kirby in this kind of like... Kirby's kind of turning you on. Yeah. Kirby's the right kind of superhero. I mean, like Mario, I don't know if you're looking for an Italian guy that can bang you, but maybe you are. An Italian guy that can jump on your head and kill you, but Kirby now, Kirby has super sucking and swallowing power, so that might get some of you interested. Did I just eat that too? Kirby's turning me on, turning me on. What the hell? I just took this star. What is it doing? What am I doing right now? I'm just glad this new Nintendo I got worked. They only charged me, I don't know if it was like 30 or... Yeah, give me that bomb, bitch. I'll eat that. Wow, he just jumped on me. Let me suck that bomb off. Spit it back in your face. Oh, he's like, bitch, I'll kick you in the face. Here, let me suck your bomb off, blow it back in you. Oh, he died somewhere, sometime, you know? It's not Scarface, Jerry. Shit! Oh, here we go. This is a cool little game. This thing was $30 at M&M Video Games. You think I overpaid? I mean, I probably didn't overpay, but you think it's worth it? Woo! Blew that monkey up. Come here. I'm thinking of the line from Eminem, my name is. Come here, slut. Shady, that's my girl, dog. I don't give a fuck. God sent me to piss the world off. Hi, my name is, huh? My name is, who? My name is Slim Shady. Hi, my anus, huh? My anus. So random. I like the comments. People are like, just disregard his commentary. Just disregard his commentary. It's fucking stupid. It's not even funny. Good. Good. Like that. I like those kind of comments. Just don't even look at, just don't even listen to his commentary. Like, yes. Good. Don't listen to my commentary. Doesn't matter what I say then. Come on, blow that thing already. That's what he said. Can I suck it or blow it? I can't suck this or blow it. Justin said it isn't really funny though. Oh. It is to me. It is to me. Oh, can I suck you here? Damn it. I just want to kill that thing. Come on. Oh, nice. All right, we got full health, baby. We got full health. How you doing today, Justin? Good to see you again. There we go. In there. In there. He's in there. What other games do you want me to play? Let me know. I haven't, a lot of these games I play, I haven't heard of them. I either found them by just looking games up, or you all have told me about them. Is it just me, or is this game a little bit too easy? Like, you can just suck all the enemies up. Like, that's pretty easy. Joe, thanks for the follow. Now what do I... Oh, look, we opened this third door up. That's good. I messed this up before we started. All right, here we go. We got a third door. Okay, let's open this one up. Spy Hunter. Spy Hunter. Okay, I put Spy versus Spy in my notes yesterday, but that's not Spy Hunter, is it? All right, I'll take a look at Spy Hunter. Damn, I'm just flying around like a bird. Fuck! Oh, can I suck that off? No. Oh, don't be bumping my little Kirby. What is Kirby? Do you think Kirby has testicles? I don't know what he has. What's up, Gary? Good to see you, Gary. Damn, this is great. I can just suck these enemies up wherever I'm at. How convenient. I need to be able to do this in real life. Shoot. Whoa, that was too hot for me to suck, apparently. Oh. Don't lick your lips after you say something like that, Jerry. Oh, damn, my brother called too late. I'm already streaming. It's nice to know my friends and family, like, never watch my live stream. Because they often call while I'm streaming. I'm like, yeah, you don't watch this shit, do you? But that's good. My friends and family get enough of me. They don't need to be seeing any more of me on my live stream. My wife's like, I get enough of you. I don't need to watch your live stream. I'm so glad she's on. I think we may be able to have a double header with Laura next week. She might be able to be on twice next week. Oh, nice. Kirby's super... Damn! Kirby's a big blowhard underwater. How you doing, Gary? So many that's what she said, right? One of the silliest things I heard, somebody's like, I don't know if I read this somewhere. I was like looking, where did that's what she said originate? Somebody's like, Hitler. After Hitler did one of his speeches and be like, God, I always get all hot and sweaty doing that. And then like one of his bodyguards was like, that's what she said. I'm like, no. They were not doing that's what she says. And it wouldn't even be that's what she said. It would have been das ist was ihn hat gesagt or something. If it would have been that's what she said. I'm like, there is no fucking way that that's what she said originated with Hitler. Like, come on. Hitler gets too much credit. No, I didn't mean to go in that door. I did not want to do this whole level again. Why would I want to do the same level again? Sean says, I'm telling you, the hardest part of streaming is if you ain't playing Warzone or some battle royale, it's like, what to stream? Shit, for me, I'm like, I have so many games to stream. I'm like, I want to stream like 5 different games right now. I want to do the new Magic the Gathering, but I figured this would be a game that'd be easy. I could play it. The new Magic the Gathering, I might need more than an hour to do that one. What helps me is my whole strategy with my live stream is that I go for views after I'm live. So I take clips of my streams and put them on YouTube and the clips on Facebook. Most of my views come from after I'm live. So most people aren't even watching my stream while I'm live. Which, if you want to really forget about how many people are watching, set your stream up so that it's watchable after you're live. I mean, it's basically shit. We don't need this fire blasting bastard. I mean, if your stream's only worth watching while you're live, I don't know if it's even worth doing. Because you can only be live, even if you're like nuts and shit. Bounced him in the ass. Even if you can only be, even if you're live, say something nuts, like 8 hours a day, there's still 16 hours a day you're not live. So you really want to have something that's watchable even if you're not live. And one thing that's great with these retro games is these are watchable even if you're not live. Even if it's just 30 seconds. 30 seconds of somebody watching the game to be like, oh, this is Kirby. I remember that. You got to make your stream so it's worth watching. The majority of you, odds are if you're watching right now, you probably didn't see this live. I mean, not right this fucking second. Right this fucking second! Odds are most people that are watching after I'm live. And that's the secret with your live stream. And that's one reason I think Twitch is kind of shitty, because almost nobody watches your live streams on Twitch after you're live, at least from what I've seen. Like, Twitch is very much a, you gotta be live to get any action. Well, that's nice. Just suck your ice cube off and spit it back at you. So I like doing all these retro games because this maximizes... It's fun to play all these different games. And this maximizes the chance of somebody wanting to watch live. Also, I play new games too. So if you haven't seen a particular new game before, then you can watch that even if I'm not live. But if I'm just playing Warzone every day, the amount of people who watch after I'm live is pretty low. Because, like, well, you saw the Warzone stream the day before. This shit's gonna be about the same. But I will do some Warzone soon. I think I'll do Warzone once I get my PlayStation 5. I want to try doing Warzone on PlayStation 5 with crossplay off. Because I enjoyed playing on PlayStation 4 the crossplay off, but actually playing on the PlayStation 4 was a bit problematic sometimes. But the PlayStation 5 should run Warzone really good. And then you can turn crossplay off to minimize the amount of hackers and cheaters in the game. So I'm really excited to try that. And what's cool is if people actually do watch your stream after you're live... What the hell does hyper mean? And I just... Damn, he's going off. Is this like he just took some speed or something? Oh my god, he's sucking even faster than usual. Oh, what I gotta do to get in here? Oh, I got a new life. Alright. This game's been pretty easy so far. And what's cool is... Shit! As I die! What's cool is the more people that watch while I'm not live, the more enthusiasm if you actually do catch me live. Because you've been watching while I've not been live all these days, and then you finally catch me live. Uh-oh. Wait. That's a death down there. John, thanks for the share, John. PS5's a great system. Nathaniel is back on. Nice to see you, Nathaniel. I am so grateful I got a PlayStation 5, and I didn't have to pay a scalper And I didn't stress about it. I just... There it is. Thanks for the share, John. I just waited until I knew I'd get a PlayStation 5 at some point. And I just waited on it to come to me. And then I checked my email the other day and I saw that there was a Gamefly. Gamefly was selling a PlayStation 5 bundle just for members. Just for members. And I thought, this is great. And the bundle includes a 6-month Gamefly subscription, which is awesome because I love Gamefly anyway. If any of you are interested in signing up for Gamefly, let me know and I will sign up for their affiliate program because then I can get that money, Jerry. Get that money, Jerry. Their affiliate program pays like 20 bucks a sign up or something like that. So I can get an affiliate code if you think that'd be worth my time. Sean, your PlayStation 5's collecting dust? You already played what you wanted? Wow. Do you play Warzone on your PC? Wow, this is one of the easier Nintendo games so far. How you doing, Nathaniel? Nice to see you again today. Oh, I can go back. I guess I should have got that bonus. It's funny, this game's like the opposite of Terminator 2. That Terminator 2 stream was funny as hell last night. If you didn't see that, you definitely want to watch that. That Terminator 2 is brutally difficult. I lost 100 and something lives. I lost about 100 lives just to beat level 2. And on this, I put in an infinite lives cheat because I played without it once, and I'm like, fuck that, I need infinite lives if I'm gonna make this watchable. So, well, where was I going with that? Oh, it's nice this game's not so damn hard. But I like it hard. I like the contrast of a really hard game, giggity, and then a really easy game. I mean, I haven't got that far in this game yet. Nathaniel says that was one of the funniest streams of all time. I love to hear it. What did I do? I just got a sword. Neil! Thank you for the 500 stars. He says, make Kirby do the suck.
Neil got 500 stars. Make Kirby do the suck.
Suck, Kirby, suck! Oh, that just reminded me of American Pie. Yeah, you know what hey, you know what you tell him? I don't know, you gotta say something. Like what? Like, I don't know. So he goes up to her and he's like, suck me, beautiful. Suck me, beautiful. What'd you say to her? Suck me, beautiful. Suck me, beautiful. Thanks for reminding me of that, Neil. Duffy, good to see you. Thanks for being a supporter. Suck me, beautiful. Oh, I can suck 2 at once. Nice. Oh, big boy, get to sucking in my... I'll get to sucking in my Air Force Ones. Get to sucking in my... What kind of shoes you think Kirby's got on? It's like, I don't know what kind of shoes he's rocking. Suck, Kirby, suck! Goob says, we selling vacuum cleaners? It's a good job out of Facebook jail. Positive vibes, Marshall Brock with Brock Gaming Foundation is in the house. What's up, Marshall? Good to see you. Thanks for being a supporter and being here today. Is this a bonus thing? What are you doing? Press the buttons to make Kirby's mouth open to try and eat eggs, but not bombs. Alright. Who thought of this game? Like, who thought of this game? Like, you know what we should do? Wait, what the fuck? Who thought of this game? How the fuck am I supposed to catch, like, 1 egg? This bitch throws, like, 8 eggs and 2 bombs at me. I wonder who made this. Like, yeah, you know what we should have him do? What's that? What's that? You know, you saw, like, Mario Brothers, right? Yeah, why don't we make a game like Mario Brothers, except this motherfucker can fly? Okay, that's cool. And you know what else he can do? What else can he do? He can suck stuff off. What does that mean? He can suck things and eat it and spit it back out. That seems like a good idea, but that's gonna be too easy, isn't it? Like, he's just gonna suck everything off and kill it. Yeah, but it'll be funny. Okay, fuck it. Let's make it. What are you gonna call it? Kirby, okay. Excusez-moi, what do I do here? Joseph Hesseltine's in the building. I mean, it's not really a building. I mean, you may be in a building. But it's not... I like when I go to Alcoholics Anonymous and people are like, in these rooms. I'm like, motherfucker, we're sitting outside! I'm not in a room! You can't have a room outside! A room requires boundaries. A room requires at least 3 walls. Maybe with... I don't know. How do you... What am I supposed to do with this? Hit the down arrow when Kirby has an enemy in his mouth to copy the ability. Okay. Okay. Oh, shit! Alright. I don't know what I did, but I put my butt on that, and it blew it up. Marshall says, doing better now that there's a Jerry Banfield stream. Hell yeah. Marshall says, oh, Zach is in with the $100.
Sent 100 stars. Hiding in the toilet just to watch the stream. Love the streams, Jerry. Keep it up, man.
Hey, Zach, keeping it real with us. I love picturing that. He's like on the shitter, like watching the stream at work. It'd be funny if Zach had the volume on at work and somebody else comes in there. It's like, who was that? Who was that in the bathroom? I hear some guy yelling, fuck me, suck it! He sucked it off! Suck it up! Like, what the fuck was going on in the bathroom at work? It'd be funny if nobody said anything about it either. Like, they're just, like, talking behind Zach's back, like, yeah... I don't know who was in, and like everybody at work was trying to find out like who was in the bathroom with you. Like, who was that? Who was that? Who was in there with them? I don't recognize that guy's voice. Me either. Somebody kept saying, suck me off. Fuck me. Oh yeah. I don't know what they were doing in there, but it sounded like fun. Dude, oh god, I gotta tell you this story. I gotta tell you the story and then I'll answer Marshall's question. Watching Jerry makes everything come out easier. That's great. That's great. Wow, shit! So, I had this guy. I used to be homophobic for some reason. Probably because I was afraid I'd like it and not go back. Oh, you like dick, Jerry? There's no going back. Once you've had a dick, you're not going back. And I met this guy at a bar in 2008. I didn't realize he was gay. So I got to know him before I knew he was gay. And he broke me of my homophobia because, you know, he was the first gay person I'd actually gotten to know without knowing he was gay. And I liked him and thought he was a cool dude. So I asked him to, like, tell me some of his stories. He's like, you wouldn't believe the shit. You wouldn't believe it. He told me he'd sucked 3,000 dicks in his life. I'm like, fuck! Fuck! I'm like, 3,000? 3,000. 3,000 dicks. I'm trying to do the math. I'm like, alright. I'm like, how long you been gay? He's like, I mean, since I was in my teens. I'm like, okay, so when do we start this thing? 18, 15, 12? You know, what are we working with here? So basically, we got like 20 or 30 years of dick sucking experience. So I'm doing the math. I'm like, okay, let's call it, I don't know, for round numbers, let's call it 30 years. He was in his 40s or 50s. So I'm like, for round numbers, let's call it 30 years, just for simplicity. I'm like, okay, that's 100 dicks a year. I mean, that seems pretty reasonable. You know, that's like a dick every 3 days. He's like, well, when I was like 18, you know, I was near this military base and I'd go through like 10 or 20 a day. I'm like, god damn. Asshole, damn, bro. Like, that seems a little bit much, don't you think? I mean, even if girls were giving it out that much, I don't know if I could fuck 10 or 20 girls or go down on 10 or 20 girls in one day. Like, Jesus, dude. So he tells me some of his stories. I'm like, all right, tell me. He's like, you wouldn't believe the shit straight guys do. I'm like, really? Try me. He's like, so the other night, he tells me, Oh, Jerry, these are just your stories, aren't they? They're not his. Oh. Jeff will probably say some shit like that. Because I know Jeff's watching. Jeff watches every minute of my live streams. So he tells me we used to go to this bar, and he says there was this frat guy one night that comes in, and he sits at this table with his girlfriend. Oh shit, okay, Daddy Shark is in here.
500 stars. What did I just walk in?
Wait, hold up. There's an auto host on Facebook Gaming now? Marshall, I hope you're still here too. I got diverted talking about my friend and how many dicks he sucked in his life, but thank you, okay, Daddy Shark. Hey, how did you send that from your page? Is your page, how can you send stars from your page? I want to do that. I don't want to send stars on my personal page anymore. How did you do that? Goob says this is one of those asking for a friend stories, right? Yeah. So alright, Jerry. I love the comments. People are like, can you just get to the goddamn point? Like, I have to wait a fucking hour between when you start a story and when you finish it. So I asked him, I'm like, tell me about some shit. He's like, I'll tell you something that's happened right in this bar. He's like, one night, this guy comes in, this frat guy, you know, dressed up nice, collar shirt, comes in with his girlfriend, sits down, has a beer, goes to the bathroom. He goes in, pisses at the urinal. I'm in the stall. I come out of the stall. Frat boy and I make eye contact. And he says, what are you looking at? And this is from the guy's point of view. And I say, nothing. I say what? You want a piece of this?
Shark, send 100 stars. You have to attach stars. In order to send it and attach the stars first.
Wait, you can do it on your page? You can do that on your page? Shit. Alright, so we need to start this story over. There's a frat guy in the bar with his girlfriend. Frat guy goes into the bar with his girlfriend. Goes to the bathroom. Uses the urinal while my friend that likes dick is in the stall. They meet around the sink. Their eyes meet. Frat boy says, what are you looking at? And my friend says, you want a piece of this? And the frat boy says, sure, let's go. So my friend takes him back into the stall and gives him head right in there in the bar. They both walk out like, 2 minutes later, 5 minutes later, like nothing happened. Guy goes and sits back down with his girlfriend. I'm like, what the fuck? Who does that? Like, who does that? Who makes eye contact with somebody they don't even know in a bar while they're at a bar with their girlfriend, gets blown by a guy that's like 10 or 20 years older than him in a stall in a bathroom? What the fuck are people doing? I'm like, okay, maybe this is why they have men and women's restrooms. I was ripping on that the other day. But maybe if people are that horny... Oh, that just reminds me of another story, but I need to answer Marshall's question first. Marshall said, what's the most useful breathing technique you gained from the book Breath? Just the awareness to make sure I breathe through my nose all the time. It really helps, and it's super healthy to just breathe through your nose all the time. Like, never breathe through your mouth. It's an emergency breathing system. How did I get this? Oh, there we go. So that was the most helpful thing, Marshall. I hope you're still here for that. Goob says, what, 2 minutes? My wife wishes. My wife and I have tested, and it turns out if I stand up, things go faster. Laying down makes things take longer for some reason. So there's a helpful tip for you today. What the hell do I do with all this shit? I don't know if that'll work for anybody else, but it works for me. So, I'm like, what is happening? Like, motherfuckers are crazy. Oh, so another story. Marshall, thanks for hanging on through that blowjob story that I told. And oh, so second thing. All right, second thing we need to talk about. So when I was a police officer, I used to pick girls up like crazy. Anywhere I could pick a girl up. in fact, when I was a single guy, I was relentless at pickups, but very bad at actually closing the deal. Like, I could get phone numbers all day, but actually to get past like a first date or have sex, my conversion rate was extremely low. Daddy Shark with another hundo.
Stars. Yes, well, I just changed profiles. It works in hosting on FB hosting. Who gets the views then, Jerry, are you? Because if that's the thing, that would be counterproductive for the content creator.
Interesting. If I... Oh, you don't know about hosting on Facebook? Yeah, I would like to test that. I didn't even know they had that feature. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know about that. All right, so second story here. I used to be on the pickup all the time. I was at this AA meeting recently, and they said no predatory behavior. And I got offended. I'm like, what the fuck? They put that in there for me? Even though I don't try and pick any women up now since I've been with my wife for the last 10 years. But I still, like, I was such a pickup man all the time. I still identify with, you know, constantly trying to pick people up. So let me tell you about this one pickup I did. So one night I was working this overtime event, and there was a waitress there. I get her number, and she seems DTF. Oh fuck. I mean, she seems ready to go right now. And she said she would come over that night. So I'm sitting at home. I'm firing up, getting the liquor going, drinking, playing some Call of Duty. What game was it then? World at War. I was playing Call of Duty World at War. And my friend's like, yeah, I'm gonna come over. We're gonna have a party. So I'm sitting there pre-gaming. And I'm getting all excited. I'm like, hell yeah, I got a girl coming over and my friends coming over. It's gonna be a great night. It gets to be 5 in the morning. And believe me, I've been calling and texting motherfuckers asking where they're at. It gets to be 5 in the morning and nobody's got there. I'm like, this girl totally ghosted me. This girl totally ghosted me and didn't even respond to my texts or anything that night. Like, the fuck's going on with this? And my friends, they're like, oh yeah, we got stuck at this bar or something. Then this other girl, the dispatcher actually, she says, yeah, meet me at this bar. And my phone's dying, of course. Everyone's fucking bullshit excuse. My phone's dying. Your phone's never dying unless you're a dumb prick. Who goes out to the bar unless their phone died? Now, I know you're gonna be like, wait, my phone died at the bar. I'm like, all right, most of the time, I'm sure most of you think to charge your phone up before you go out. Like, that's one of those excuses. Oh, my phone's dying. Sure it is. I mean, I know it happens sometimes, but anywho. So it's like 7:30 in the morning. I'm sitting drunk in this bar parking lot, feeling real sorry for myself. Like, what happened? I had this perfect night lined up. I had multiple girls that were looking like they wanted to hook up, and my friend was coming over to party, and all I ended up doing was drinking and playing World at War by myself all night. Sad state of my life. So, keep that in mind. Same girl, same waitress I'm just talking about. I see her and the dispatcher at this concert I went to one day. And the dispatcher's with another dude because I was being weird and I said I didn't want to go with her because nobody at work knew that we were messing around. And I didn't want to, like, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking to not go with her instead of... But anyway, she brings some guy friend of hers. Maybe she was banging him too, maybe she wasn't. Bullshit, I just died. So I'm working another overtime event. I'm at this concert. And the dispatcher's there. Damn, I gotta go through this again. The dispatcher's there with this dude. That was awkward as hell. Like, hi. And then the waitress that ghosted me comes up to me, wasted, and she's like, come in the bathroom with me, I want to fuck you. I'm like, huh? She's like, come on, come in the women's bathroom with me, I'll fuck you. I'm like, bitch, I'm working right now. I'm working. I am in uniform. I cannot walk into the women's bathroom and fuck you while I'm working. Have you totally lost your mind? Wow, I just remembered this girl's name I'm talking about 12 years later. That's classic. She's like, oh, come on, I really want you right now. I'm like, no! No. I'm not going in the bathroom right now. How about after the show? And yeah, totally ghosted me after the show. I don't know what the fuck y'all are doing in the bathroom. Like, why do people want to have sex in a bathroom somewhere? I don't get that. I don't get that. I don't know, Brandon says, Mr. Studio Girl. Yeah, I'd pick girls up. I'd pick girls up with boyfriends. Now, they wouldn't tell me that. If a girl told me she had a boyfriend, I wouldn't pick them up. Because that's wrong. Except this one girl that worked at mental health. She had this guy that was so shitty, like abusing her and beating her and stuff. I'm like, come on. I'll show you what you've been missing in your life. Go and let it out now. And of course, she wasn't interested because I guess she liked it. I'm like, come on, leave him and get with me. Nope, she didn't go home and take that ass whooping again. I'm like, all right, well, I guess if you're not willing to do anything about it, you just stuck. My wife said she would never, she was in a bad relationship before, and my mom was in a abusive relationship before too. My wife said before she was in that relationship, she always judged girls who couldn't leave a bad relationship, but until she got in it herself, and then she said, I'll never judge anybody who's stuck in a bad relationship again. It can be a lot harder to leave than you think. I'm like, fuck that. I'm a leaver. I'm not the kind of person that stays in a bad relationship. Robert, what's up, Robert? Nice to see you today. So I never did hook up with that waitress. I did bang the dispatcher, though. And the night I banged her, she was ignoring this other dude's call. She one-upped his ass on my phone. She one-upped his ass on my phone ran out of battery. She straight up left her phone in the car. And I'm like, she left her phone in the car. I'm like, it's going down. I'm yelling, timber, it's going down. I'm like, I know she wants it. She left her phone in the car. I know she wants it. She don't want to be distracted by this other dude. And he doesn't know where she's at. Oh, that was so cool, too. There was a... Wait, why would I want to continue? And it put me... Oh, the levels are opened up. Okay. That night I hooked up with a dispatcher was a good lesson in not giving up. Because I remember she had... I don't know what exactly went down, but I texted her earlier that night. The night she came over, I had went, which up until I met my wife, I had thought that was one of the best nights of my life when the dispatcher came over. And up until that night, yeah, I had never had sex with a girl nearly that fine. She was a perfect 10, my God. And yeah, talk about a self-confidence boost. I could not keep the women away from me after hooking up with her. Because I just knew. I'm like, I know I got what it takes for a really hot woman to want me. Like, I had that confidence. Still do. And that's how I landed my wife, is having that kind of confidence, that know him. It was worth losing my job as a police officer to do that dispatcher, too. So, the night that I messaged her earlier in the evening. I woke up at like 5 p.m. because I was on night shift. I went to the bar with my friends, which was my usual method of operation at the time. Then I texted her, I don't know, 8, 9 or something at night. She said she was going over to her friend's house. And then I texted her at like 11 or so. And she didn't respond. And I was feeling so fucking sorry for myself, too. I'm like, damn it. Like, I thought I did everything right. Thought she was coming over. And I sent one more text. It was like 1:30. I'd already turned all the lights off. I was getting ready to go to an early bedtime and piss and whine and feel sorry for myself. And I sent one more text message. What the fuck are these guys doing? I sent one more text message. And she replied to that one.
Thomas resent 5
Thomas,
stars.
thank you for the 500, Thomas. Jose said, fuck this game. Let me tell you something. Having Kirby chase you in a nightmare is horrible. That's hilarious. Jose said my neighbor just mowed my lawn and I hooked him up with some edibles. Nice. Leon Evans, what's up? Thomas, thank you for the 500 stars. First time star sender, Thomas. The hell? These guys are rude. Whoa, whoa, what are they doing? Huh? These happy little bastards. Oh, I don't. All right, we gotta figure out how to fight them. All right, so yeah, Jerry, continue with this 30-minute story that could have been told in 1 minute. I was just about to give up, and I sent one more text message at like 1:20, and almost immediately she replied. She's like, "I'm on my way over right now." I'm like, "Oh, oh my god. Oh my god, it's going down." I had bought the exact liquor she liked. And I'm so glad now I persisted. Sometimes in life, you just gotta not give up so easily. If she gets a restraining order, though, then it is time to give up, my friends. Then that's... And she did eventually get a restraining order, so... The police department did that. Shit was totally not necessary, but... I did give up at that point. I'm like, alright, she got a restraining order. I'm giving up now. But on this particular night, she came over at like 1:30 p.m. Like, I was about ready to go to bed and feel sorry for myself. Sent that one last text. She said she was on her way over. Oh my god. I flew into action. Within like a minute, I'm turning all the lights on. I'm like, shit, let's get it set up. Let's go. We watched Forgetting Sarah Marshall. We didn't see much of the movie either. Oh my god. That was such a good night. I'm so glad I did that. Even though it looked really stupid at the time. Like you're gonna throw away your career to hook up with this girl at work. I'm so glad I did that. Fuck that career. And she wanted to have a relationship with me too, but after my ex-girlfriend from college had cheated on me, for some reason, I couldn't even say the word relationship. I don't know why, it was the weirdest thing. I like couldn't even think about having a relationship. She told me, the dispatcher told me she didn't want to fuck me just to be my friend, so I said we could be friends. I look back, I'm like, wow, that was not what she was going for right there, was it? She was trying to get you to ask to be her girlfriend. Or, you know, boyfriend. Eric says, yes, restraining orders are true. No means no. It is. That's the most, I'd say, severe interaction I've had with the law. I'm grateful I've never been arrested, although my last day at the police department felt a lot like an arrest.
Norman sent 100 stars. You know you can squat down with me to gain powers, right?
Wait, huh? Squat down with Kirby? Oh, shit! Thank you for the tip. Jesse, thank you for the 100 more stars and the tip. Wesley says, what in the world is this? This is Kirby on original Nintendo. What's up, Wesley? Robert, have you posted any of the NES Ninja Gaiden videos? I have not. I have not. You can check on jerrybanfield.com. It's got a very quick list you can browse through of every single game I've live streamed online. So if you just go to my website, you can very easily just look through all the games I've played really quick. It's a lot faster than trying to scroll through the Facebook feed. Trevor says, I lost my dog yesterday morning. He was 16. I watched him being born. Wow. That's incredible. I loved him like a real son. His name was Barney. I've never been so heartbroken and felt so much pain. And I've lost both my parents and grandparents. Wow, Trevor. Much love for you today, Trevor. And I always figure when I'm feeling the pain of grief, like, what I'm really doing is I'm feeling how much I love. And my love doesn't change. I have my dog Peaches that she's buried right next to this office. And there have been a bunch of days in this office that I've... Not recently, bitch, where you been? Where you been? There have been a lot of days in this office, I felt like a dog was laying right next to my feet so viscerally that I turned around and looked for it. So Peaches used to hang out with me a good bit in the office right after she passed. I had a dream where I had passed, and what felt like just the best thing in the world to me is when somebody who was, I don't want to say living, because in the dream after I passed, I was very much still living. I just had this kind of little ethereal ghost body instead of like a hard physical body. So it just was such the best thing in the world when somebody who actually could notice me in my little ghost body. And in the dream, my kids didn't seem to notice me, but Laura noticed me. And Laura was like talking to somebody, and I flew up to her in my little ghost body. And she looked right at me, and I just felt this like, oh, like, felt so good.
Stars. Yeah, different enemies can give you different powers. Try.
Oh, nice. Thank you. Thank you. I'll try that. No, you pulled a... I will... Wesley says I have a lot of restraining strips. Hey, so much love for you today, Trevor, for your dog passing. You'll always love your dog as much as you do now, and that's the beauty of grief. Grief shows you how much you loved. And it's beautiful to see the capacity that you have to love. So I think it's an honor to experience grief. And to know that, you know, losing the form of someone you love, whether it's a person or a dog, losing the form of them actually clears space for you to love another. Like, losing my dog has made space for me to love another dog. Which, as long as I had my dog there, I didn't have that space. Losing my father made space to love my children. And I don't know if love's the best word, it's more kind of focus my attention and be present with my children. And losing my father really has helped me be a great son for my mother. I really appreciate having my mom around in a way I didn't appreciate before our dad passed. So it's an honor to experience grief. Part of me loves grief. Like, just feeling, because when I'm feeling grief, I'm feeling love. Like, my dad's past 7 years, I still get hit with... I cried the other day listening to some Kenny G, because, you know, I just remember living in my parents' house, and Dad would be home listening to Kenny G, Mom would be at work or doing something in the basement. And, you know, I just remember feeling so peaceful and loved and safe while that Kenny G music was on. I didn't play any Kenny G music until years after my dad passed. And I could only get through one song at a time of Kenny G's Breathless album. Because I would just start fucking sobbing. Like, as soon as that Joy of Life came on, sob. Like, next time, I made it through the Joy of Life, and then the second song, sob. And this was years after my father had passed. I think it's such an honor to experience grief. And it's such an honor to see that even though you know when you start loving anybody or anything, you know how it's gonna end. When you get a new dog, that dog's gonna die someday. When you get a wife, a husband, they're gonna die. When you have kids, one of you's gonna pass first, more than likely. And I just love seeing the continued... I love seeing how many times I go through grief and it doesn't stop me from loving people. I'm very open to loving new people and realizing that this means I'm going to grieve the loss of this person at some point. By starting to love them, I know I will grieve the loss of them. And whether it's a friend, whether it's having a kid or getting a new dog, whether it's just being a friend to somebody or, you know, loving my sponsee at an AA. I love that I'm willing to take grief over and over and over again. And I've gotten better at it in terms of I don't feel sorry for myself when I'm grieving now. I feel actually proud of myself. Like, I loved somebody so much that that it hurts how much I love them hurts. So I'm glad we could talk about that. Billy, good to see you today. We're having a nice chill stream, playing some Kirby. Thanks you for the big positive vibes, Marshall. And let's pray. Who was the guy's name Trevor? Who was the guy on yesterday's stream who said his daughter had cancer? I want to think of him every day, but if somebody can remember his name, was it Trevor? Not this Trevor, but another one. Jazz Flute Greets. Greats, yes. Oh man, Kenny G. I was listening to some Kenny G earlier today. If I want to calm myself down, I throw some Kenny G on, and that'll calm my ass down right away. I'm doing fabulous, Billy. How are you doing today? Wesley says I never play Kenny G. Jose says I go straight to being naughty when I have those out-of-body experience dreams. Really? I have a lot of dreams where I murder and kill people. A lot. I'm not sure what that's about, but... I mean, every way you can do it. Guns, knives, smashing people. I don't know what it is. I rarely get murdered in the dreams. An alligator ate me in one dream. I got killed or blown up in a few, but I don't know what's going on. Do I have any spiritual dreams? Yes, I've had some dreams where I'm not even in a human body. I've had dreams where I'm on other planets, where I'm seeing technology like... I remember seeing this plasma fountain fireplace. I've never seen anything like it. There's absolutely nothing like, you know, there was nowhere I got this idea from. This dream, it had this plasma fireplace. It was so cool. And this, I lived in this house and the technology was just incredible at this house. So I have some really cool dreams. I'm excited, like when I'm gonna fall asleep, I'm like, what the fuck am I getting into now? I had some, oh shit! Ah, shit! Robert with the first tip of the day!
Robert Abier Spies tipped $5 at Jerry, you dumb man.
Hey Robert, thank you very much for the first tip of the day. You get the top spot for the rest of the stream unless somebody tops it. Thank you very much. That drops straight into my PayPal account. Big love, Robert. Trevor says your dog loved hip-hop music. Really? I've loved hip-hop music throughout my life. Eminem, Tupac. Those are the main things I listen to. I've made a hell of an effort to listen to every single Tupac song. And just when I thought I'd found all of them in 2011... or 2010, I came across You Can Call. Anytime you like, baby, you can call me. Need a thug up in your life. Never find nobody like me. Cause I know what you want. And girl, you know I got you. You can call on me. And shawty, it's all on you. I got a big sweet at the height if it feel right. Man, I love that. I have my wife listening to hip-hop too. If you've listened to D12 before, picture this. I set my alarm clock and demanded it be my wife and I's alarm clock on my phone to Nasty Mind. What is on your nasty mind? Nasty mind, nasty mind. Do you want to get fucked from behind? That was my wife and I's alarm clock for at least like a year. Thank you, Robert, for them $5. Billy says the stream keeps pausing. And how's that? Now I can't hear you? Yeah, you might try and refresh it a bit. Wesley says I've choked out people. And your dreams are for real. Hip-hop music always calmed him down. That's cool. Yeah, dogs get all fired up on those road trips. Robert, thank you very much for the 5, my man. Thank you for all the stars Jesse sent with OK Daddy Shark and Thomas Reese. Facebook is matching all those stars you're sending as a part of my star goal. We only have 16,000 more stars within the next, like, month or so. And we'll get a $750 star bonus. I think in my first year... I think in the first probably 300 live streams I did on Facebook Gaming, I did not get 1,000 stars total. That's crazy. All right, so we'll play this game like a couple more minutes and we'll wrap this thing up. Ooh, he hit me good with that one. What you been missing in your life? Hey, thank you for the share too, Robert. I am extremely grateful for the big love and support you all offer here. And I'm glad I've got it to give because, like, I'm about to go to an AA meeting and I almost always feel better after I go to an AA meeting than before. And what's funny is to think, like, I'm curious, like, how good can I feel? I'm very curious, like, how good can I feel? I feel so fantastic. I wonder, like, how much better is there? Like, at what point am I just gonna levitate and just float? I have two friends. Well, Wayne Dyer, I don't know if I'd call him a friend. I didn't meet him in person or listen to anything he created until he died. But Wayne Dyer said that he was able to levitate one day. And I believe him. I believe him. And I have a friend. She says that her friend levitated when they were a kid. And I'm talking about, I want to levitate. What do I got to do to levitate?